Well, hi, kindergarten. I hope you're all doing very well, and I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. It's getting time for our PE time of the day, our gym class. So it's time for us to get ready to move around and have a good time. Now, today, just so you can be prepared, and this week, every day that you play your PE video, I want you to know that our equipment that we'll be using is going to be something like a ball, a little ball like a tennis ball, or a small stuffed animal, something like that that you can use for one part of our class that we'll be using toward the end of class today. So you have some time to get it. Well, let's start by moving a little bit, getting our bodies warmed up and ready to go. I can't wait to see what you do with our class today. First off, we'll go with our warm up that we've done before, so it's nice and familiar. I know you're getting to be a pro at this now. We're starting with jumping jacks. Let's jump those feet out and our arms go out, and then they jump back in and our arms come in. Take a deep breath. Next up, we have some more jumping jacks. So we'll do 10 more. Get that body woken up. Get those muscles flexing. All right, good job. Now we're going to do some swimmers. So let's get our backs ready, our toes on the floor, and our hands on the floor. And we're going to pretend we're swimming. You don't have to swim real fast right now. Swim kind of slow, that's good. So swim right along. We're just waking up our arms and our backs and our bellies. Go ahead and stand back up. Great job. Take a deep breath. It's nice to get our bodies moving. Now we're going to do something called some squats. We're going to sit down in a pretend chair. I have my arms out. If I had other people in class with me, I might put my hands right up against someone else's hands so we can practice doing this together. But since we're by ourselves, we'll just put our hands out like this and we'll bend down and come back up. Look at how your knees are bending and you're trying to stand real straight when you stand back up. You're doing great. All right, next up, we're going to get down on the floor. We're going to put our hands across our body, maybe even on our belly if you want. And we're going to crunch, or we're going to do a half of a sit-up. So you're going to come up, let your belly flex, and then lay back down. Up, belly flex, and lay back down. Great job. Now, take another deep breath. Kind of stretch out a little bit. Now we're going to lay back, put our hands underneath our bottom if that makes you feel better. If you're on carpet, you probably don't really have to. We're going to lift one leg up, then the other leg up. One leg up, then the other leg up. Keep on going. We're going to make those legs work without them having to be standing on the ground. Pull those legs up. Oh, I'm trying both my legs there. Maybe you can do both your legs at the same time too. All right, now we're going to sit down. We're going to stretch a little bit. So sit crisscross. Take a deep breath. Sit up real tall. Now let's go ahead and reach our hands up in the air, and we're going to reach forward. You can touch that ground, but remember, keep your bottom on the floor so that your body's stretching out. If your bottom comes off the floor, you stay crumpled up. There you go, hands up, one hand down, and we're going to reach over top of our head sideways. Stretch that whole side. It feels real good, but keep your bottom on the floor. The other side, same thing, stretching over. Take a deep breath. I bet it'll feel like you're stretching even further when you take that deep breath. All right, I'm going to put one leg out in front of me. And with two of my hands, I'm going to reach up and reach out. So we're going to reach for that toe, but if you don't touch your toe, that's fine. If you can touch way past your toe, some of you probably can touch your toes with your forearms. That's this part right here. That's impressive. All right, you're going to go to the other side. Keep that leg straight and reach as far as you can. We'll just let it sit there for a second, then we're going to come back. Good job. We're going to lay down and give a knee a big hug. Keep the other leg straight along the ground. Give that knee a big hug there. Nice job. Let's switch sides. Really good work. I know you're doing great, kindergarten. Okay, we're going to lay back and we're going to twist our bodies to one side. This feels real nice, especially when you get old like me. And then we're going to twist our bodies to the other side. Kind of look at the ceiling up there in front of you. Take some deep breaths. Great job. All right, now we're going to sit and just relax a minute. And we're going to take a little bit of time and do some review. Last week, if you remember, we did some animal movements. Do you remember that? Animal movements were a lot of fun. So today I want to take just a little bit of time and I want to see if you can remember how to act like some of the animals that we practiced last week. So, I'm not that animal. That looks kind of funny, doesn't it? I'm going to go over here. Boop. Okay, now, here we go. We're going to go through, and here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you 10 seconds per animal, and I want to see if you can act like that animal for all 10 seconds. Now, you can cheat a little bit, because if you see right over here, you can see the animals that are coming down the list. So you can prepare for what's coming next by taking a look at those animals, okay? But we know what's first, don't we? It's the bird. You ready? Get set. Fly like a bird. Carefully. Flap your wings, fly all around. You can soar like a bird. You can flap your wings really quick like a hummingbird. You pick. Good, time's up. Take a deep breath. Nice. Let's be a seal. Can you get on that ground and walk around on your hands and drag your feet behind you? See if you can turn around like a seal. Maybe you can make noises like a seal. You can do all these things. You were a great seal last week. I know you can be a good seal this week. Nice job. Take a deep breath. Time to go fast. Chop those feet real quick. Run, 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 run. Right in place, right in place. Run fast. Spin around while you're running. Run every way you can. Run, run, run. Cheetahs are fast. Don't forget. If you're out in the wilderness and a cheetah's running after you, hope you got a good game plan. They're fast. That's why we got to run fast in PE class, huh? Good job. Take a deep breath. Whew. All right, let's walk around like an elephant. Who can move like an elephant? You have a big trunk, kind of lumbering around with the big trunk. See how you move like an elephant. Oh, you're doing a great job. Great job. Okay, now take a deep breath. One of my favorites, the little crab. You remember the crab? Let's go running like a crab. Run, 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 just like a crab all over. Remember, crabs are on their hands and their feet. Their bellies are up to the sky. Maybe you can run and you can have your little pinchers out. Oh, good job. Oh, you look like some good crabs. We generally don't like kids to be crabs, but in PE class, being a crab's a pretty cool thing. Uh-oh, you know what's coming? The snake. See if you can slither around the ground like a snake. Can you make a snake sound? Can you slither all over on your belly? See what you can do like a snake. Just a couple more seconds. That's all you are is a snake. Nice. Go ahead and stand up. Good job. How about a chicken? You remember how a chicken looks and what a chicken does when it walks around? It pecks its beak, tries to pick up little seeds off the ground. Maybe you can make a rooster noise or a chicken noise. Boy, you're a really good chicken. Okay, let's move on. You ready? How about a bear? Who's a bear? Can you remember how we walked like a bear? We walked with our hands and feet on the ground and our belly pointed toward the ground. And we walked with our right foot and our right hand at the same time, and then our left foot and our left hand at the same time. See if you can walk like a bear again. Bear. Give me a good bear roar too. Oof, that's scary. All right. How about kangaroos? Let's bounce like kangaroos. Kangaroos are tough to be like. Bounce all around. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Kangaroos get moving quick off that bounce too. Look at how powerful their legs are back here. Whew, those are some strong legs. Excellent job. All right, let's be a little inchworm. They don't move fast, but they do move in a very unique way. Remember, you're going to walk your hands out on the ground, then stick your bottom up in the air and wiggle your little toes up toward your hands, and then walk your hands back out. That's how an inchworm goes. Great job. Well, I can tell you learned a lot last week. You're doing really well. Let's switch over to something a little bit new. Now today I want to play a little game with you if you'll play with me. Here's the name of our game. The name of our game is the egg game. The egg game. When I cook eggs, there are 4 ways that I like to cook eggs. There's hard-boiled eggs, which are eggs that you just put the egg with the shell into some boiling water and you let it boil there for 10 minutes. And then you let it kind of sit for a few minutes and cool off before you take it out, otherwise you'll burn your hand. And then you take it out, and when you crack the egg open, the shell comes off and it still looks like an egg. It doesn't go everywhere. A hard-boiled egg is kind of neat looking, and you can just bite into it and eat it. Then we have something called a sunny side up egg. Sunny side up eggs are eggs that are cooked and you crack the egg and then you spill it into a pan and the pan cooks it real nice and quick and it looks like a big sunshine, but sunny side up eggs are good. We have a fried egg. Fried egg's a lot like a sunny side up egg, except it's not as good for you. And a fried egg sizzles. You know it's a fried egg when it's sizzling big time. Then we have what's called a scrambled egg, my favorite type of egg. That's where you crack the eggs into a pan and then you stir them up so they're all mixed together. Then you cook them and they look all kind of lumpy, and some people like them all mushy and some people like them dry. I'm somewhere in the middle. So we have 4 types of eggs. Well, in our game today, this is called the egg game. Here's what we're going to do. There I am waving to you. And there I go. Let's watch what we do. I'm going to start by running in place. You can hop in place, you can run in place. Oh, I stop and I'm listening to instruction and I hear hard-boiled egg. A hard-boiled egg means I sit down just like this with my legs crisscross and I hug my knees and I wait until I hear another instruction. Remember, hard-boiled eggs just look like normal little eggs, so I'm going to make my body look like an egg. All right, then I'm listening out. Let's see if I hear the next instruction. I hear running in place. So I'm going to run, run, run in place, run, run, run in place. I hear a teacher sound. The teacher says, sunny side up egg. Well, sunny side up egg, I'm going to lay flat in the pan and I'm going to give the biggest smile I've got on my face. Sunny side up egg. Uh-oh, I hear the teacher. Teacher says, run. So I'm going to run in place. Let's see what happens next. I hear the teacher again. The teacher says, fried egg. Fried eggs are fun. It's like a sunny side up egg, except you sizzle. Fried eggs sizzle in the pan. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Oh, hear the teacher. The teacher says, run in place. So I'm running in place. Let's see what, oh, I hear one more thing. Oh, my favorite. It's a scrambled egg. I'm going to scramble egg. I'm all over the place. Scrambled eggs are everywhere. You go scramble egg. You can scramble all around in circles. You can scramble this. Oh, the teacher said run in place. So now I'm running in place. What does they say? They said a sunny side up egg. Give me a sunny side up egg. Nice job. Now run in place. Run, run, run. Let's hear what they have to say. Oh, hard-boiled egg. Ball up real tight. Make for a real good hard-boiled egg. Teacher saying run again. Boy, this teacher really has some kind of plan. Run, run, run. Oh, teacher's calling out. Fried egg. Fried egg. We're going like big old fried eggs. Nice job. Teacher says run in place. Run, run, run. Great. Oh, stop. Teacher says scrambled egg everywhere, everywhere. Go scramble, scramble, scramble. Scramble those eggs. Go forward, go backward. You can scramble all over the place. Woo, take a breath. Great job, kindergarten. I love the egg game. That's so much fun. I hope you had fun playing the egg game too. Well, let's take a little break from the egg game, and we're going to go over and we are going to take a little time to get out that ball or stuffed animal. If you have a bean bag, that'll work. Anything kind of little that's not too hard, because you'll probably drop it, and we don't want to drop it on our toe and hurt ourselves. And we don't want to break anything in the room around us. So find something kind of small that you can toss and catch. Okay, and now we're going to take just a little bit of time to practice some special things with that thing that we're going to throw and catch. Here I have something in the gym that we have in the gym. I don't have one at home, but I have it in the gym. It's called a bean bag. Bean bag's the same as a ball or a stuffed animal. So you can use one of those for you. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that bean bag, and I want you to start by just tossing it up and catching it. You might catch with one hand, but I'd recommend trying to catch with two hands in the beginning. And once you get that pretty good, you can try catching with one hand. Don't toss your thing too high, because if you toss it too high, you miss it. And then you got to bend down and pick it back up. So toss it just like I did there. So you just toss it kind of low. And you don't have to toss real hard. But when you're tossing and catching, you want to see your hands. Here I'm catching with two hands. I want to see my hands and see the bag, and I want to see them go together. So I'm going to watch that bag all the way up and all the way down into my hands. See if you can watch your bag or your bean bag or your stuffed animal or your ball go into your hands. Now I'm going to try and toss my bag from hand to hand. The closer you move your hands together, the easier it's going to be. The further your hands get apart, it gets a little bit harder. So you pick how is best for you. You're doing a great job. Now, messing up is okay. You're supposed to mess up because messing up is how we learn. You miss something, it's all right. You just pick it up and you try again. And pretty soon, you'll get it. Now I'm going to practice tossing a little higher. Don't toss I'm not tossing it to the ceiling. I'm just tossing it a little higher. It's just a little bit over my head. So I'm tossing it a little higher. You can catch with one hand, or you can catch with two hands. Whatever works best for you works best for me. So you just practice this. Now, If you're watching this on the PE video and you've seen the PE video a couple of days, feel free to pause the video. You can hit the little pause button at the bottom. Like here, I have a pause button. It looks kind of like that. You hit the little pause button and you can practice something that you see me doing on the screen without me moving ahead. Now I'm just practicing tossing a little higher, but notice I'm catching with my other hand. If you want to toss lower and catch with your other hand, that's great too. That's a good choice you're making. But if you are getting it pretty well, try tossing it a little bit higher. All right, now I'm going to bend down. See if you can do this. Sometimes my kindergartners do better than I do at this. This is tossing it very low, below our waist. Our waist is where our belt line is. So like where your pants buckle, that's your waist. So when you're tossing that beanbag, you can toss yourself below your waist. You can hand it off, hand to hand, below your waist, just like this. Try and do it slowly, but smoothly. If you drop it, that's all right. Just pick it back up. Try again. Drop it again. That's all right. Nothing wrong with it. You're learning and you're moving and you're growing and you're doing your best. And that's all that I care about. That's all I want you to care about too. You're doing your best. You're doing it just right. All right. Now, here I'm doing something, and this is the last skill we're going to work on today. That is, I'm going to toss the bag up and I clap, and then I'm going to try and catch it. That's harder than it looks. You give it a try. Toss the bag up or the ball up or the stuffed animal up, clap, and see if you can catch it. Great job. Well, I want to go back real quick and review what we worked on with our egg game. So I'm going to go back to our egg game, and I want to see you follow along to the egg game. I'll call out what we're doing, and I want you to see if you can do it too. I'll find where I'm not. Oh, here we go. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. We're running. I hear the teacher. The teacher called out a fried egg. Sizzle on that ground. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Up, back to running. Back to running. If you want to hop like a bunny, you can hop. If you want to run, you can run. If you want to skip in place, you can skip. Guess what it's time for? It's time for scrambled eggs. Scramble, scramble, scramble all over the place. Go, go, go. You're a scrambler. You're going everywhere. Freeze. Run in place. You know what's next? Sunny side up egg. Sunny side up egg. Smile big. Ooh, we're back to running. Go, go, go. Run fast, run fast, run fast. Ah, hard-boiled egg. Let's see it. Give me a hard-boiled egg. Great job. Jump up. Let's hop around this time. Hop, hop, hop. Hop all over. Oh, I hear something. Did you hear that? It's a fried egg. Sizzle on that ground. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Ooh, I hear another. Here we go. We're running, running, running. Up, scrambled eggs, go, go, go. Scrambled eggs all around. Woo! Great job, kindergarten. Take a breath. Now, we have come to the end of our class today. I want to encourage you to play this video and practice the things that we played in it every day this week. You also have a little health presentation, a health video that I'd love you to watch as well. So take a look at your health video. Take a look at our activity video every day. If you can get outside and play, get outside and play with your parents' permission and have a great time outside. If you go outside and you find something interesting to do it and have a lot of fun, and maybe invite your family and your parents to join you. It's always nice to give an invitation to our family and our friends because invitations make people feel wanted. And when we feel wanted, we feel good. So you can make someone feel good just by inviting them to play. Maybe they can't play right now, but they love a hug. So if you give them a hug, that'll make them feel good too. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for playing in PE class, and I cannot wait to see what we get into next week as well. Bye-bye, friends.